Hello YouTube, Electric Funk Monkey here. It's been a while, but I wanted to show you guys what I have been working on lately in Minecraft. Boop. It's a giant town full of towny goodness. I just wanted to give you a little tour of our 1.8 map, since 1.9 will be coming out sometime in the near future. And Lib3rtyann and I generally tend to, whenever there's a new release of Minecraft, we'll just start a brand new town, but this one has been growing for quite some time, as you can see, and there's a lot more off in that direction. But currently we're standing on top of my ship. Ooh, look at that. There's a lighthouse way out there which denotes the end of the town. It's got some redstone stuff in it that's supposed to make it so, oh god, so it actually spins around, but I don't know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Anyway, let's go down the HMS, whatever the heck this thing is called, I don't know. I'll give you a quick little lowdown of this thing. Yeah, so these are the cannons. Oop, they're dispensers. What's in here? Oh gosh, still all sorts of stuff. The hold's down there. The captain's quarters. He's got big paintings and a big bed because he's a big captain. What else? If we go down below, crew quarters. Yeah, we've all seen that. Anyway, ship, I got inspiration from somebody on, I think it was DeviantArt, something like that, and I took the ship and kind of modified it somewhat, but yeah, great big ship. Never built one of those before. But that leads on to the docks, which are populated by all sorts of crap. Just your general dockside stuff. Ooh, it's scary noises. We come over here. This is the, I guess, receiving office. But yeah, all passengers must sign in with town registration office. Okay, so that's what this is. I don't remember. I built it a while ago. There's actually another boat out here, but I haven't finished it yet. But here's the little crane. See? Kind of neat. It's Minecraft. It doesn't actually move. So what else do we got? Let's see. This was my weird, I don't know. It's a storage house. It's here just to look pretty, I guess. Okay, cool. Moving on. Then back through this way. Let's run. These are all the slums. Because every big city needs a slum. People, you know, day labor or stuff like that. And you can tell it's a slum because the woods looks kind of rotted away or whatnot. I don't know. Anyway, there was originally going to be just like a couple of houses, and then it turned into, I think I got like 12 or so. This one actually broke apart and slid down the hill. Poor people. Yeah, every one of them is furnished because I like furnishing apartments. Or furnishing houses and stuff. So they're all different sizes and whatnot. And you can tell the ground's kind of crappy, little pathway through here. But look, you know, these people like their lot in life. They're very friendly. Got some food growing there. This is a house that, I don't know, burnt down, fell down. Not really sure. But look, they got a table out here in the woods. And then there's a few more houses down that road as well. Okay, so the way this whole town started, we began the map, we were in a birch forest back off in that direction, and we took off running like we normally do, just, you know, trying to find stuff to survive. And then we came out to somewhere over here, and we realized that, oh my, it was really pretty. There were two flower biomes, which you will see. This is a tavern that Lib3rtyann actually, she did the interior work. She wanted to do something interior-wise. I just finished this place up, the big beams and whatnot. She's like, can I do the interior? And I'm like, yeah, sure, go for it. So she did. She did a good job, too. Very interesting. This is a guard tower. I didn't put anything in that. Down this way, this is where the three rich people live, although they're house poor, because they have really nice, I think, well done houses. And then you go inside, and they're completely empty, because I built all three of these over the course of a night, I think it was, and then promptly forgot about it. I mean, I can see it from over there. There's my little boat that's not finished. But look at that ship. It's a pretty cool looking ship. Gotta say so myself. Think I want to make more ships in the future. I don't know, 1.9 map, I think we're going to do something completely different. I think I may just go all modern. Why not? What is this thing? Grocery store. Yeah, see, we got the shelves. And we got some things back here. There's never anything in these chests. But, you know, display case. Use the light sensors. Kind of like, ooh, look, cupcake holder. Or something. A couple of armor stands. Oop. What is this thing? This is... Oh, yeah, this is just... This goes down to a zombie spawner that we found. Really close to town, thankfully. It's just a drop spawner. You go down there, you collect all your stuff. Very basic. Very lucky it was up so high. Got quite a few levels for doing absolutely nothing. We got some sheep over here, because I need dyes. Got some cows over here, and one of them got out. Don't know why. A couple of sheep. Through this little forest, which I had to put this forest in place just to kind of hide the fact that the slums are over there, but you can still see them. And there's a water tower here that's leaking water. I don't know. I just kind of wanted to build a big barn and put some weed off to the side. But it's a fully functioning barn. Kind of missed a few things up there. Got a few horses in here. Go up top. What do we got? Hayloft. Look, there's even some hay on the ground. Whee! Feather falling boots. Let's see. Keep going. We've got this place, which is where the wool people do their business. So we got wool and stuff in here. And they got storage upstairs. It's hard to get to. Which is okay, because when my son was here for the summer, he and Lib3rtyann and I played hide and seek in this area, and I did really well because I built all of this, or like 95% of this was all me, so I know the best hiding spots. But still, it was fun. That's just a little house. So here you can see we've got a lovely little flowery biome, and this is the first place we came out. We actually came out over there and looked around. We're like, oh my god, it's very pretty. And there's a bunny over there. And right now I've got monsters and stuff turned off because why not? So yeah, there's that little house. Hi, ship. Little bench area. We've got another tavern here, complete with fireplace, which was spawning mobs a lot. But it turns out they were spawning up there. I thought I had lit the whole thing up. But you know, you got some cake and some chairs and stuff, and you come upstairs and then you can't get in the door. There we go. We've got a nice little place to sleep, and all four of them look exactly the same. So I was thinking something along the lines of, I don't know, like a Comfort Inn or something, a Holiday Inn, something like that. Just to pass the time. I think this build took like 2 days or something like that. Got coat hooks there. Bunny enclosure, just because, why not? Chicken place. Watch this. Kills the chickens. I think the hopper's full. So, yeah, it's got a nice little redstone contraption. We've got a bunch of chickens up here. And they're all on top of hoppers, which has brown wool covering it. So what that does, it all feeds down into here, into this dispenser with a negative switch. So when something gets fed in, the signal goes back around and shoots the egg out, which will then, there's a percentage of a chance that it's going to make a baby chicken, and then after they grow up, the button on the front comes back to a loop, a redstone loop here, which has lava, one lava bucket, but it goes out when you hit the button. The signal comes back around and tells it to go back in. It's just enough time to kill the chicken. And it cooks it too, so you don't have to do that. This was a new little place I decided to add just because we needed some more stuff to build, I guess. And it is furnished. These are just a bunch of homes. I got it in my head that we didn't have a lot of just middle class living out here. Not that there's actually anybody here but us. But I thought that would be nice, and I decided I wanted to make a schoolhouse. So here we go. We got the schoolhouse. Everybody's got their little desk. The teacher's got the desk, and apparently they're learning about Kung Fu. Because that's what's on the blackboard. Oh yeah. They got the alphabet and the numbers. In case you didn't know. And underneath every one of these wool things is a jack-o'-lantern so we can have some lighting. 'Cause I don't like seeing torches on things, if I can help it. Okay, so hi chickens. This is another little house that I built because we needed another little house. Same goes for this one. Okay, and then we get over here to Town Square. We've got the purple beacon of beaconets. Beaconess? Yeah. So this is, actually, this is our storage house. And it's actually Lib3rtyann's build. It kind of keeps with the theme I was going for. If you notice, most of the houses and stuff like that look the same. The roofs are somewhat the same, but she built this one. It's kind of more modern, but it's been real helpful to have everything, you know, where we can get it. But, oop. And then it had this little pond here. It used to be a chicken, and occasionally I put a chicken back in it, but this time, no chicken. No chicken. But I made it look all pretty and stuff. Because she likes that. And there's a couple of different ways out. Flower biome. This was going to be a subway system, but the town is built in such a way that horse travels faster. So, since I don't like torches, it's all pumpkins growing down here. So that way, excuse me, that way, we can use pumpkins, or jack-o'-lanterns. We got the way to the nether. When I first started this area, this place actually has chickens in it. Whenever they lay their eggs, the eggs go down the hopper and into here, and it got to the point where there were too many, so I didn't care. This guy is a librarian. He's got books, enchanting books, because he's a librarian. Up here, we've got the enchanting station. Pretty cool. This is where we keep all the food. It's a restaurant, I guess. So we got all the meats and all the veggies and all the chicken and all the extra stuff and a whole bunch of bread crap. And then this guy is a butcher. Yeah. So that's a thing. Let's go over here. Oh yeah, this thing. If you have things that you don't like, you don't want anymore, which I do not, you can put them in here, and they're set up on a bunch of hoppers that go down to that little redstone clock, which will shoot whatever you put down there, or put in the chest, will shoot into lava. It's just set up on a simple redstone clock. But, listen, it's annoying. That's why it's so far down here. I could have just made it so that, you know, it was always there, always on, but ugh. But it is nice, just, you know, you end up with like 5 stacks of eggs and you don't want any eggs, so you just come over here. Automatic farm. You've probably seen this before. Flip the switch down there. Pistons come down, release all this water, moves everything off down into there. Man, you can still see the ship from here. Pretty cool. These are market stalls. There's a couple of guys in it. Creeper's blown them up a few times. There's a tiny house back there. Let's see, the beacons of Gondor are lit. Boop. We'll go in. So let's go over now to the barracks. Oh yeah, the back of the restaurant. I had to put in like a little nature area. I like a little nature area. I think they're cool. Lib3rtyann made this bench that you can actually sit in. I thought that was quite clever. Okay, here's the barracks. It's also where we keep the horses. Move. We got a few stables over here. Here's Bedrock. That's kid's horse. In here, we got the potion station. So we got all these different potions, and we got 4 of these things going so that we can make potions en masse. Oh, okay. Receiving area, I guess, you know, because it's the barracks. Here's where the soldiers would sleep if there were such things. Here's where actually I sleep. Me there, Lib3rtyann there. What do we have? What is this? Blast protection? Weather falling. Yeah, you know, we've got a big purple table and stuff like that. I love these shelves. They look so cool. Come up here. We've got the lookout. You can look out for things. You can also run over to the other side. And come down here, and this is... Ooh, go in. This is where we keep all the armor. The spare armor. So, like, you know, we get a chainmail helmet. Throw the chainmail helmet in here. And then some tools, stuff like that. Arrows. Always nice. We've got a skeleton grinder, so... Extra swords. I like the way it looks. Alright, here's Schmoopy. Come on, Schmoopy. This is my horse. I used to have a different horse, but he died, sadly. And you can see here's another flower biome. Oh, wait. I'm forgetting something that Lib3rtyann built. We have to go back over this way. But we have horse. We have fast horse. So hopefully we can see it. Yeah, here's her little fishing shack thing. And then, ooh. See, look at this. Flower biome. So pretty. That's her, wizardy tower thing. I don't know. We'll get over to that in a moment. Ow. Okay. Okay. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, apparently we can't go over there. But just trust me, there's a thing. It's an amphitheater. Maybe we can see it from somewhere else. Oh god, get out of the water. It's a pretty cool little amphitheater. Yeah, you can kind of see it. She's still working on it. Whee! Alright, also, there's a thing up here that she built. I don't know. I don't remember what it was supposed to be initially, but now it's like a shrine or something. I don't know. She gets on and like runs around and builds things occasionally. Yeah, there's a pink flamingo on top of this because I thought it would be kind of fun. This is her tower. How do you get off? Oh, wait. Really nothing in there at the moment. She wanted to keep the, keep her view, though. I can understand. I did, though, build this thing. This is a... there we go. Another little fishing hut. I did a lot of fishing early on in this map because we didn't have a lot of food. Just a little boat. Boop. Okay, there we go. Alright, road keeps going this way. This is my other area that I started building in because I was like, hey, why not? Nice little bridge here. Look down here, we've got the woodcutter's place. He's been felling trees. And it's actually something in there. This guy, he's growing potatoes and wheat. As you can see, he's got a bed too. Hopefully I didn't break all that stuff. We got another guard tower, the exact same as the other one. Actually, this one was the first one I built. We got some guys in here just because. Let's go put Schmoopy away and sleep real quick so it'll be daylight. This is the stables I built when I was running back and forth a lot. This is the place where I would sleep. It's a storage house built for one purpose only, and that's to store cobblestone and the other things that you can get out of the ground because of this thing. Yes, that's right. It's a very large king of the ladder. I had to dig all the way down to bedrock. So that's like 60 something layers. Each layer is about 6.5 stacks of whatever. quite a bit. And, you know, if we were having people over, this is where you would set your spawn point to play King of the Ladder, which is a really fun game. You just climb up the ladder, and whoever makes it to the top and can stay up there without getting knocked down is the winner. So let's go over here. Initially, I was going to house people if they came over to play King of the Ladder. In here, it's just another little tavern place. I like building taverns. Why is this missing? I guess I forgot to put a table in there. Anyway, there's rooms up there, whatnot. I had started building this tower. We'll get over that in a moment. And then the other night, I was like, you know what needs... There was nothing out here except for this stuff. And I was like, you know what we really need? We need a library. Why not? So I spent 2 days making a library. And then I thought, hey, libraries need more color. Let's put flags of the world out here. That's the little Canada flag. That's like Italy, Jamaica, Norway, I think. The UK, France, the Bahamas. I don't remember. That's Scotland, Ireland, of course. Japan, Sweden, Germany, and the US of America. I've left one of those off. But it's got a really cool, like, thing back here. Big table. I think it looks neat. I built it specifically so I could have something out here. And I like to build. So this tower is still a work in progress. Obviously. I gotta do the top. And then there's gonna be like this big ring thing on the outside. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing much in here at the moment. It looks neat, I think. Got all these beams. And a different kind of stairway. And the floor is all funky. I like it. There's gonna be more things out here soon. Because I got some space right there. And I got some space right here. I'm just a space taker fool. Actually, I think we've been on this map for... When did 1.8 come out? Like a year ago? So yeah, it's been quite a while. Alright, Schmoopy. Let's ride. We got a little bit of hay storage there. What is this? Oh yeah, this is the other potato farmer guy. And I don't think I put anything in his house, but he's got a small potato field. And look, potato crops. Actually, this is the, these are mushrooms I had to silk touch up, but I think it looks kind of like potatoes. He's got a neat little potato barn. Okay, so onward to the last place on this map, and I timed it out, running horseback from one end of this map to the other where we have buildings takes about 3 minutes. So, this is a fairly large build here, I believe. Or expansive build, not large. It's expansive. We've got this little house. It's kind of cute. He's got the chicken coop back there and a sheep. There were 2 sheep. Now there's only 1 sheep. And he's got his little barn and a little house with the dirty windows and stuff. Here's a wheat field. That's the next thing we're going to look at. Well, maybe not the next thing. We'll see. I haven't been out this way with the lighting thing yet, so we still got torches everywhere. This is a house for the wheat farmer. As you can see, he's got stockpiles of wheat and a little cart and a grain silo. And we'll put Schmoopy up. Boop. Alright, out of the way. Yeah, okay. Let's check out my enormous wheat field. Put here specifically just so it looks cool. No other reason than it looks neat. Look at this. That is a huge wheat field. That is an enormously large wheat field, and every one of these little water things here, there is a jack-o'-lantern lighting it, so in the evenings it's like really glowy. It glows a lot. It looks pretty cool. He also has a tree farm. That's why they're all symmetrical. Let's go take a look at his house. This farmer who doesn't have a name. Okay. Can't go that way, I don't think. Yeah, this is a nice big house. I wanted a big farmhouse out here somewhere, and I don't ever get to use the acacia wood that often, or cha-cha wood, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, look at his. He's got a nice place. Or they have a nice place. And they got some storage of crap that I didn't need. Only time I've ever made a diamond hoe, I believe, and took almost a huge chunk of its durability. But I had to make it because that's a lot of stuff. This over here is the, what's his name, farmer? Sheep farmer. He's got some sheep. I haven't done his house yet, or the inside of his house, or the inside of either one of his barns yet. I need to do that. There needs to be some more stuff out here. I'm going to put a few more, like, little houses and stuff. Here's a small stable. This is over here. We'll get to this in a moment. This is a windmill. Or it will be once I'm done. This is the way to go. Make sure nobody put anything over it. This is our... Ooh, got skeleton spawner. Slime blocks make you bounce. Okay. Yeah, so we had a skeleton spawner, which is down, like, really close to bedrock, so I couldn't do a drop spawner, a normal drop spawner. So what I did was they have this water channel that goes up. They go up this, way up there, like 20-something blocks, and they get pushed off, and they land down here, and you get lots of bones and arrows and stuff, and you can kill them that way. Works out pretty nicely, actually. So let's go up. Okay, here we go. Finally made it. Yay. Okay, and then the last place we got is Lib3rtyann's resort thing. It's on the island over there. I haven't really been over there other than to start off the journey to see how long it takes to go. Hello, pig and bunny. It's the Brementown players. I think all I need is a donkey and a dog. Which, oddly enough, you can get all of that in Minecraft. Yeah, and she's got the way lit with these redstone torches. So this is the furthest point from town so far. Well, I say furthest point. I mean, parkour, and I suck. We've got a few things, like, off in the nether. You gotta go through the nether to get there. Ooh, jeez. Woman, make some bridges. Yeah, this place, I don't know if she's got lit up enough or not, but you could see, there were many a night where there was a lot of profanity because of creepers. Okay, so we got mushroom house with another mushroom thing on top of it. And you go in here. And what do we got? A bed. A bed. And what's down here? Nothing. Okay, she hasn't done much with this in a while. And I think I went the other one once, and it was, yeah, kind of the same thing. Yeah. So, that's about that. Anything else over here? Oh, what is this? A little room. That goes down to another little room. That goes down to another little room. Okay, well, it's Lib3rtyann's Little Room Resort, I guess. Ugh. Open the door. She's got bunnies and chickens everywhere, though. Okay, well, hey, look at that. Fun times, right? I just wanted to show everybody what we do in the evenings after work. We build things. Actually, Lib3rtyann goes off and goes caving and stuff. I just sit around building things because I like building stuff. So anyway, with that, I am Electric Funk Monkey. Here's our 1.8 town. I guess it's something Dale version 4 or 5 this time. That's the name of our town. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Goodbye.